Hello, I'm Eric Roby.
And I'm Kristin Lagana. Welcome to the Turkey Day episode of Anne Arundel County's Week in Review. Today we'll show you some wordsmithing going on in Glen Burnie, and we'll see who's swimming right as winter arrives. But first, making headlines. We got a tidbit of news about the future of the Maryland Live Casino this week when developer David Cordish said there is more in the works than just poker, roulette, and blackjack approved by voters earlier this month. There is also a plan to expand the facility itself, adding a high-rise hotel and convention center. Cordish told the Maryland Gazette he is not ready to announce details of the plan, but the new attractions would be on the site of the casino that occupies 80% of the property. Meanwhile, the new table games will bring an estimated 1,200 additional jobs to the county by the early spring. Plans call for 150 table games and a poker room with 30 to 50 tables, according to the Washington Post. Next week, you can check out the newest attraction at Maryland Live as the Prime Rib restaurant opens on December 6th.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Ready for some steak.
Prime Rib fan over here?
Oh, yes.
All right. And finally, on the casino front, you can train for free to become a card dealer. I might do that.
Really?
I'd be a good card dealer.
Card dealers have to have personality. And keep
Please.
going. Keep going with the news. You're doing great there, Kristin, by the way.
You can train for free to become a card dealer whether you decide to pursue the career or not. Information sessions to get details on the opportunity are being held for the next several weeks at the following times and locations. At Hunt Valley Inn, 245 Schwann Road in Hunt Valley, November 27th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and November 28th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The hotel at Turf Valley in Ellicott City on December 3rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and December 4th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 2700 Turf Valley Road. Sheridan Annapolis Hotel, if you want to stay local, December 5th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., December 6th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., and that is at 173 Jennifer Road. For more information, go to MarylandLiveCasino.com.
All right, Lagana, a little quiz for you.
I love your quizzes.
I know you do. It's not in the script, but we're going to
great.
go off the script because we're light and cheery today. It's Halloween. I almost said it was Halloween. It's Thanksgiving, folks. So, Kristin, can you name 3 types of card games for me and tell me a little bit about each of those?
3 types of card games?
Yeah.
Okay, poker.
Poker,
where everyone's dealt a hand of 5 and you
sometimes, depending on what kind of poker you're playing, but 5 is 5 card draw poker.
And you either try to get a sequence of the cards, or
sequence.
you
Look at
try
the
to
big
get
words.
all the same, what am I thinking? Suit.
Suit,
All
yes,
the same
very
suit.
good.
And the higher you can go with whatever succession that you're doing, either by, if you're doing...
Look at you.
Yeah. You can go, you know, you want a, what is it, full house?
Yep, there you go.
Yep,
now,
so
what would a
do
full
that.
house be? Give me an example of a full house. Let's see how much you know about cards here.
A full house is when you have a...
Not with the twins, the
when you
Olsen
have
twins
Michelle,
on TV.
Tanner,
Mary Kate,
and
Ashley Olsen.
DJ. Vicky would be so proud of me for saying that. My sister loves Full House. 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace
That's a straight.
is a straight.
Yes, very good.
But when you have a full house, full house can be 2 cards of the same.
Very good.
Like
So
a
2
pair
kings,
and a
pair of
triplet,
kings.
all the same suit.
Trips, so
Tripped and a pair,
2
all the same suit.
kings and 3 jacks. Full
Yeah,
house, right?
Full house.
Very good.
I
very
need
good.
to get back into card
All
playing.
right,
Okay, that's
tell
one.
us a little more. That's
Poker.
one type. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then there is blackjack, where you try to
Blackjack.
hit 21.
That's right.
Okay, and then another card game.
You can come up with an easy one.
Poker. Well,
Doesn't have to be one of the
fish.
casino. Go Fish is a good
okay,
card
I like
game.
Go Fish.
War.
War.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Spades.
Yeah, I like that
Crazy
one.
Eights. I mean, all kinds of card
I
games
like
out there.
kings.
Yes. Well, you would be a wonderful dealer, Kristin.
Thank you. I
Wonderful
think I could
dealer.
do it.
I think you could too.
Thanks.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm still full. I ate a lot of turkey yesterday. Still digesting that turkey, so we're going to keep it light for you on the show, folks. We've got some good event listings for you as you plan the rest of your holiday season and, of course, our usual cheery banter, from me at least. And what says Christmas like tree lightings? Let's do them in chronological order so you can go to all of them. The important thing is they are perfectly scheduled so Santa can make it to each one. First up is Annapolis. They will be lighting up City Dock on Sunday, November 25th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Santa will arrive by, yes, horse, not reindeer, but he'll be in a horse and carriage. There will also be dancing, caroling, and general merriment in Annapolis. Next, we have Crofton. Santa will show up at the Crofton Country Club on Monday, November 26th at about 7 p.m. The lighting is at 6:30, and there will also be crafts, refreshments, music from a children's choir, and a performance by Pocket Change. Please bring your flashlights to this one, folks. Then on Tuesday, December 4th, it's time to go to Pasadena. The fun starts at 7 p.m. at the Lakeshore Plaza on Mountain Road. Santa will be there on his magic sleigh. Yes, children, his magic sleigh. As well as fire trucks, carolers, hot chocolate, and a gift drive. And finally, we have Santa kicking things off in Glen Burnie at the Town Center on Thursday, December 6th. 6 p.m. is the start time. Cookies and cocoa will be served at the Chamber Building at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
Only if you're under the age of 14, so you don't qualify anymore, Kristin.
So rude. And I got to add one more.
Okay.
Head on south. You have to go to Homestead Gardens and see the lights.
Yes.
They are stunning. It's a stunning display.
Two stunnings.
You
folks,
have two stunnings. And you have to go to the back where the very infamous train room is. They have an awesome toy train set up. So you have to go there.
Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville, folks.
Yep, right in Davidsonville, right off Central Avenue, and they have very yummy food. So you can go there too. And you can get some Christmas shopping done. And you can get a tree. What's better than all that?
You're a good spokesman for Homestead Gardens.
I love Homestead Gardens, but well, the temperatures are dropping and Christmas is on the way, and the forecasters are predicting a cold and snowy winter. A lot of folks talking about that this year. If you look in the Farmer's Almanac, we're due for a pretty big winter. I totally believe the Farmer's Almanac.
Yes.
I go by that.
Yep, me too. I believe in the Tooth Fairy as well.
You are so nice today. But it's always warm in the glow of the Recreation and Park Spotlight. Carolyn Ryan is at the North County Aquatic Center with information on swim lessons. Carolyn.
As winter is approaching and the temperatures are dropping, probably the last thing you're thinking is to head to the pool. But you might want to rethink that because we've got a lot of activities and programs coming up this winter at both of our aquatic centers, the North Arundel Aquatic Center in Glen Burnie and the Arundel Olympic Swim Center in Annapolis. We're here today actually at the North Arundel Aquatic Center with Lisa Carroll. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks, Carolyn. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So tell us a little bit about some of the programs and activities coming up this winter.
Well, we have our traditional Learn to Swim program, our swim lessons that they run on Saturday mornings. They also run in the evenings. They either meet Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday and Thursday evening, and those go all the way through the actually year-round program. So we have a new session starting in January. We also are having our water fitness classes and our Aqua Zumba program, which is very popular in the evenings. Water fitness is they meet Monday through Friday in the morning, and then we have several classes in the evenings as well. And then in addition to that, we offer the American Red Cross lifeguard training program and the American Red Cross first aid and CPR classes, and we're excited about that because we are now going to be offering a blended learning program, which means that students, if they opt for that program, can take a portion of the class online and then come in and do the classroom work here with an instructor to check off on their skills. So we think that's going to be popular because it will fit in more convenient with their time and their schedule. And then also in January, we have new hours starting, and our lap swimmers will be excited to know that starting again in January on Fridays, we will be opening at 6 o'clock in the morning instead of 8:30, so they'll be excited about that. Then, of course, we have our time swim sessions on the weekends, which are very popular. And then in the evenings, Monday through Friday, they are 5 to 7:45. Again, those are limited hours where they come in and they swim for that specific block, and then we allow another group to come in on the weekends. And then our ever popular birthday party. So if you're looking to have a birthday party here, please schedule early because they do fill up quickly.
Great. So a lot of things going on here at the pool. So people can come out, maybe burn off some calories before their holiday meals.
Absolutely. And, you know, a great option for that are our water fitness classes. You get a tremendous workout in the water. You don't really realize how hard it is to move your body, and the benefit of the water to add resistance is wonderful.
Great. Now we've got one other thing to talk about with regard to the swim center, and we've got some fee changes coming in January.
Yes, starting in January, we will be implementing a non-resident fee at the facility. Right now, the rate is $4 for youth, senior, and disability. For non-resident, that will go up to $6. The adult rate is currently $6. It will be going up to $8 for non-resident, and the military fee will stay $4 across the board. In order to get the resident rate, you do need to show proof that you are a resident, and right now I believe that the driver's license, as long as it indicates that it has Anne Arundel County listed in there, will be sufficient.
Great, great. Well, like we said, some exciting things going on here at the pool. You can actually come in here and stay warm. It's quite warm here at the pool. So don't be afraid of those cold temperatures. Come on out and get your fitness on here at the North Arundel Aquatic Center. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Carolyn. Erik, were you ever a lifeguard? Seems like a good job for a teenager.
Does, what am I, a teenager?
No.
Does watching Baywatch count?
But I mean, like, back in the day, you never were a lifeguard?
You know, there was one time on one Saturday, a girl I knew took me to her job. She was a lifeguard, so I was an assistant lifeguard.
Assistant lifeguard?
Yeah, I was an assistant lifeguard.
I don't know
So
if that
that's
counts,
my
but...
career as a lifeguard.
Right.
But I can swim very well. Love to swim.
Very
love
good.
to be in the water. So.
Very good. I
but
can't think
just
about it right
never
now.
was
I'm
a
still too
lifeguard.
cold, but...
Still too cold?
Yeah,
Oh,
too cold
okay.
for swimming. Unless
Too
I
cold
was
for
in the
swimming.
Bahamas.
There you go. Well, let's all go to the Bahamas, folks. And there's more Weekend Review to come. So watch the break as we check out the community calendar for upcoming events around your county. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, there's new information in the shooting death of former Northeast High School quarterback Matthew Morrow. Prosecutors have dropped murder charges, against one of the teens suspected in the case. Daniel Alex Savage, 18 of Glen Burnie, had charges dropped due to the lack of evidence. Prosecutors will continue to pursue first-degree murder charges against Roland Lee McLeod of Columbia. Savage faces other charges of armed robbery, second-degree assault, and credit card theft from a separate incident days before Morrow was gunned down. Prosecutors say the boys engaged in a crime spree, including the robbery of a 65-year-old woman. Savage tried to use the woman's credit card after she was dragged to the ground and her purse was stolen. And we have more crime news for you. On November 4th, 2012, at approximately 4:15 a.m., officers from the Western District responded to the Walmart store located in the 3500 block of Russet Green East in Laurel for a report of a shooting. Joining us now is Public Information Officer Justin Mulcahy with further details on the investigation. Justin.
When officers arrived, they located the 28-year-old male victim in the parking lot suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to the upper body. The victim was then transported to an area hospital for treatment of what was deemed to be non-life-threatening injuries. The investigation revealed that the suspect entered the store, approached the victim, who was a store employee, and demanded money from that business. The employee complied with the demands and turned over an undisclosed amount of money to the suspect, who forced the employee outside and later shot him in the parking lot before fleeing the scene. A few minutes after officers arrived on the scene, a second call came out for a vehicle that was fully engulfed in flames. Now, that vehicle was located nearby and is believed to possibly be the suspect vehicle. At this time, the suspect is described as a white male wearing a dark mask, black pants, a black jacket, and a gray or white sweatshirt with a hood. He's not been located and the investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is urged to contact Detective Erik Wills of the Robbery Unit at 410-222-3432 or 3566. As always, you can call Metro Crime Stoppers too. Folks, we're going to move on to our second incident. That one took place way back in August of 2012. And that's when members of the Anne Arundel County Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division Child Abuse Unit received information that a subject was sexually abusing several children in the Edgewater area of Anne Arundel County. As a result, 2 adult male victims came forward with detailed accounts of being victims of sexual abuse from 2000 until 2008. The 2 victims were between the ages of 8 until their early teens when the abuse occurred. The facts of the case were investigated and subsequently forwarded to the Anne Arundel County State's Attorney's Office, where the decision was made to file charges against the suspect. Fast forward to November 8th, 2012. That's when an application of charges was submitted to the Anne Arundel County Commissioner's Office and charges were issued for the suspect. It was identified as John Charles Villers Farrow, age 66, of 1490 Wakefield Road in Edgewater. He was arrested on November 14th, charged with second and third degree sex offense, perverted practice, second degree child abuse, sex abuse of a minor, and second degree assault, all two counts of each one of those charges. Suspects being held at the detention center on bond. Anyone with additional information or anyone who may have been a victim is asked to contact Detective Josh Williams of the Child Abuse Unit at 410-222-3484. Folks, as always, if you have information on any crimes or suspects we mentioned on the show, don't hesitate to call, email, or text your tip to Metro Crime Stoppers hotline. It's available 24 hours a day, toll-free at 1-866-7-LOCK-UP, or you can text message MCS plus your message to crimes at 274-637. You can also visit the website at www.metrocrimestoppers.net. Remember, those phone calls are not recorded. Callers remain anonymous, and you might be eligible for a cash reward of up to $2,000. Back to you.
Thanks, Justin.
This week, the Anne Arundel County Fire Department responded to more than 1,386 calls for service. This included 1,157 emergency medical calls and 133 fire calls. A North County business and a house in the Davidsonville area were damaged by 2 early morning fires. Division Chief Michael Cox from the Anne Arundel County Fire Department has more. Chief.
Thanks, Kristin. The first incident occurred in the early morning hours of Friday, November 16, 2012, when Anne Arundel County firefighters responded to a reported building fire around 2:30 a.m. The first arriving units reported visible smoke and fire coming from a one-story, middle-of-the-group strip shopping center. The first arriving units immediately initiated an exterior fire operations. It took more than 50 firefighters about 45 minutes to bring the 2-alarm incident under control. The fire, which caused more than $300,000 in damages to 2 separate businesses, was discovered by the Anne Arundel County Police, who were patrolling in the area at the time of the fire. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. In a second incident, county firefighters responded for a reported house fire around 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, November 17, 2012. The first units to arrive on the scene of this incident, located in the 900 block of Malvern Hill Drive in the Davidsonville area of the county, reported visible fire coming from the rear of a 2-story single-family dwelling. Firefighters on the scene immediately stretched hose lines into the interior of the home in an attempt to suppress the flames. In all, more than 60 firefighters worked about 30 minutes to control the 2-alarm incident. There were 2 people home at the time of the fire, and they did escape prior to the fire department's arrival. However, one of the occupants, a 57-year-old male, suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries as a result of the incident. He was treated at the scene by fire department paramedics and ultimately transported to Anne Arundel Medical Center in Annapolis via ground ambulance for his injuries. Kristin?
Thanks, Chief. Fire officials advised the fire, which originated in the basement area of the home, caused an estimated $150,000 in damages. The exact cause remains under investigation.
Well, we're a couple months into the school session, but with the Thanksgiving break and the upcoming Christmas break, the kids are going to need some extra help with their vocabulary. So will I. So they can enter the National Spelling Bee. That won't be me. Mark Chang is with the Rotary Club in Glen Burnie, where members are giving out dictionaries. I need one of those. To elementary school students. Mark, can you grab me an extra dictionary?
Thanks to both of you in the studio. We're over here at Oakwood Elementary, and we all have dictionaries in our hands because the Rotary Club at Glen Burnie is doing their annual dictionary program this year to the 3rd grade students across the northern part of the county. And with me today, I have a lot of great guests with me. And first of all, I'd like to start with Senator DeGrange. And Ed, could you tell the viewers out there about the Rotary Dictionary Program?
Sure, Mark. We've done this program for several years, and this year particularly we're giving out over 1,100 dictionaries to 3rd grade students. And this is one of our favorite projects I think the club does because it's a learning tool for the kids, but it's also fun for them as well.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. And Miss Brandon, you're a 3rd grade teacher here? Okay, great. And how do you feel as a teacher about the program that the Senator and Mr. Mike's come out here and giving out to the students?
We love it. It's a great tool for our students to use, not only for spelling, but it includes all of the multiplication tables and all sorts of math and state information, and it just gets them excited about learning. It's great.
Okay, great. Well, I know you got a very busy class, so we appreciate your time coming out here real quick.
Thank you.
Okay, great. We have some very ecstatic students who are who just received some dictionaries. And Miss Mariah, Miss Mariah, how do you feel about getting this dictionary program, dictionary today?
I feel good. When I don't know how to spell or understand a word, all I have to do is look in the dictionary.
Okay, great. Well, that's great. Well, good luck with the rest of your schooling over here. And Nick, right? And Nick, could you tell us how you feel about the program?
Well, I feel very good because I don't have a dictionary at home, and it's easier because we don't have to spend money, and like there are some words that sometimes I need to spell or say and I don't know how to say it, and I just look, and it's just easier than looking up on the internet.
Okay, great.
Just in a book.
Okay, great. Don't mean to put you both on the spot, but did you learn any new words today thus far?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. All right. Okay, great. Well, good luck to both of you throughout the rest of your time at Oakwood Elementary. And also Mr. Mike Fennessy and Mike, we just got done had distributed dictionaries to the students. Could you tell us, the viewers out there, about the other programs that the Rotary Club of Glen Burnie does throughout the community?
Yeah, sure, Mark. We do a lot of different programs. In August every year, we have a crab feast. All the benefits of that crab feast go to support programs at Baltimore Washington Medical Center. We also give scholarships at Glen Burnie High School. We give a $2,000 a year scholarship to a Glen Burnie High student, which really equates out to $8,000 for them over a 4-year period. We have Rotary Park in the center of Glen Burnie down by the ice rink that we maintain that park and take care of it. We, in March, will have a community service awards dinner where we honor 40 to 50 volunteers throughout the community. And we do things in the schools like Student of the Month, etc. So we're a pretty busy club.
Absolutely. Well, thanks very much, Mike, and Mr. Mike, and thanks, Miss Mariah and Mr. Nick. Thank you very much, and Senator, appreciate it, and Miss Brandon. So I know we all got to get back to class here, so we will wrap this up. But this is a wonderful dictionary program, and if your school's interested in being part of this program, you can always give the Rotary Club of Glen Burnie a call. And this is a wonderful program. But reporting from Oakwood Elementary School in Glen Burnie, Maryland, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Mark.
So Eric, what was your favorite thing on the table this year?
Taking a nap. I love my turkey naps.
No,
you know,
your
I gotta
favorite
say,
food.
I'm a big fan, and normally, you know, I'm a meat kind of guy. I like my steak, I like my cheeseburger, but green bean casserole was excellent this year.
I made
Gotta
that
thank
this
my
year.
mom for the green bean casserole. It was
Yeah.
good. I ate a lot of that.
With the little French onions on the top?
Little French onions.
That's how I do
on
it.
top. Oh, it was good.
That's right. That's right.
It was good.
Yeah.
Turkey was good. Did you
Oh,
deep
so good.
fry it? Did
So
you
good. No,
turn
we
it
just do
upside
the-
down? You
the
just do it
regular way
traditional?
in the oven.
Yeah.
But every year I make my pumpkin bread pudding. So that was really good this year. And I love sweet potatoes.
I love sweet potatoes.
And mashed
I don't like them.
potatoes.
I don't like them.
You don't?
No, not sweet potatoes. Not so
I
much.
love all potatoes.
Potatoes shouldn't be sweetened. They should be fried, and they should be French fries.
Whatever. I'm
That's
an
what we
equal
should do.
opportunity potato eater.
Well, good for you. Go to Idaho. So with the Thanksgiving holiday, you know, everybody was out driving out there on Friday, driving here to the studio to
Right.
tape the show here. The lines at the stores were amazing. People are just going crazy. It's the Christmas season finally. Merry Christmas to everybody finally. Happy holidays.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Should be in that holiday spirit, but they were out buying everything. Did you go
Yeah.
out? Did you get anything?
You know, I'm not really big into that.
No?
I love the online stuff.
Good.
I don't feel like all the hassle. I don't feel
Yeah.
like I'm not going to be out in the middle of the night when it's freezing cold waiting in a line. I don't want to be elbowing people to get some toaster or a blender or something like that. I'd rather just get everything in my cart online.
Yeah.
And do it that way. What about you? Any hot ticket items?
Yes.
What?
A sock monkey.
Ah, sock monkey! Was that for me? Did you give me the sock monkey?
You're on the naughty list, so there's
that's
nothing for you.
ridiculous.
No,
I'm not
just.
on the naughty
I
list.
remember the sock monkey.
the
No,
sock
no,
monkey.
I don't believe in going out. No, I don't do that. I just, you know, I don't. I like to shop. I no like to shop. I don't like to shop. It's not bad. I don't mind going out and shopping. I enjoy it. But I don't need to be out there.
I
To
know.
save $2.50, no, I'll be fine.
I had two friends do it about 3 or 4 years ago, and they waited outside of when we still had, what is it? It's H.H. Gregg now, over
H.H.
by
Gregg,
Annapolis
yes,
Mall. It was
yes.
something else, Circuit City or
Circuit
something.
City.
Yeah, and they waited outside for a TV,
Yeah.
and I came and brought them hot chocolate and blankets because they're guys, they weren't prepared, and I knew they were gonna get sick.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're not
What's
prepared.
that
You're not
supposed to mean?
prepared for this kind of stuff.
We are prepared. We're
Whatever.
always prepared.
I knew exactly what was going to happen, so I made sure I brought them blankets and hot stuff to drink and took care of them.
Well, I'm sure they were very thankful
I'm sure they
for
were
you.
too.
Very thankful.
Thankful.
Speaking of thankful, what were you thankful for this season?
I'm thankful that we did as well as we did in that storm. I was really nervous about that happening, and thankful that I have that we didn't get hit as hard as I thought we were going to, and thankful for all my friends that have been going up to New York and helping out and in New Jersey. And I'm very thankful to have a great job that I love, And thankful that I got to become part of Week in Review this year, Erik.
Oh, what is she?
thankful
She's trying
for
to get that
that.
sock monkey, folks.
Yeah,
She wants that sock monkey.
And I'm thankful for healthy family and friends.
Absolutely. Got to put that on the list.
Got to be on there.
Got to be number one. Healthy family
and friends that are very understanding of me and my crazy schedule. So thank you.
Crazy.
And my bands.
We normally don't say Kristin Lagana in the word crazy ever in a sentence.
Never.
It's always
thankful to
about
my
professional
bands.
stuff.
Keep playing that music. What about you?
Well, outside of that healthy, happy family, got to say our servicemen and women. Had a chance a couple weeks ago to go with my daughter's Girl Scout troop to BWI Airport as the men and women returned home from Afghanistan, and gave them Girl Scout cookies and thanked them for their service. And it just, you know, it's that little thing, Operation Welcome Home. It's a great organization, but it's really a good thing. It's, you know, these men and women putting their lives on the line, spending months and months, sometimes years away from their families overseas.
Absolutely. That's a good thankful.
To provide us freedom. And it just really is great to see their faces when they get home. You know, they're so happy to be back on American soil. They're happy to see people there, and they don't need people there to thank them, but it's a good feeling.
Oh, you should absolutely, any chance you can, thank someone
feeling.
who comes back from service. And I'm sure that they love the Girl Scout cookies. That's something you wouldn't, you know, automatically think about it, but you come home and Girl Scout cookies, can't get more American than that.
Girl Scout cookies,
So,
that's American. So
very much.
It's a great time. So everybody, it's the holiday season.
Yes.
The big
Happy holidays.
Thanksgiving parade is running, the Pasadena Parade running on our sister channel, Channel 99 on Comcast. So when you're not watching Week in Review, go head over and check out the Thanksgiving Parade on Comcast Channel 99. And Kristin, that's going to wrap things up for us here on Week in Review. You can watch this episode online anytime at www.aacounty.org. Archive episodes are available at blip.tv and on YouTube. You can also subscribe to the free video podcast at iTunes, or like us on Facebook at Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more news and highlights and maybe some leftover turkey from around your county. We'll see you next time.
Leftover turkey sandwiches are the best.